Good morning. We have a mobility and core workout today just to loosen up a little bit from the week. Let me get you guys set up on live feed here. Good morning, good morning. Click on this. Awesome, I think we're all set here. Good morning. Good morning, Tara. I'm in need of this workout. I hope you are too. A little stretchy this morning. Nice rainy morning today. Oof. Good, so if you have a yoga mat, all right, feel free to use it, all right, for a little extra comfort as we're laying down on the ground in our positions here. But good, I took off my shoes, so if you wanna take off those shoes, go for it, get comfy. It's gonna be great. My body needs it, so hope you're having a good week. So this will be about 30 minutes or so. Hamstrings are tight from Tuesday. Yes, I know. My body's feeling it a little bit too. Nice. So this will feel really good. We'll make sure we hit those hamstrings for sure. Hello, Michelle. Oh man, I feel like I have big shoes to fill. Good. How are you, Michelle? Long time no see. So we'll give it about another minute or so. So it's about 30 minutes here. Get my timer back up. A little mobility work, stretching. Wrote up my whole routine. We'll see how it goes. So again, if you want to take off your shoes, go for it. Take off those shoes. Get a little yoga mat if you'd like. Have some water nearby. Hopefully you guys can hear the music okay. Nice. All right. Good. Just pop and say hello. Perfect. All good. You always come back and do it later. Miss you guys. Miss you. It's been a long time. Good. Nice. Who else joined here? Let's see. Oh, Annette. Hello, Annette. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. All right, so we'll have people, I'm sure people will pop on here, but let's just get started. So again, we're gonna do a 30-minute, give or take, mobility core workout today. Just again, loosen up those joints, hopefully work out some of that tightness that we have stored in our bodies. I know I'm a little tight from this week, so I think it'll be a good way to start the day, okay? So, I have my timer here, just to kind of watch our time. All right, so we're gonna do standing here, all right, to get warmed up. What we're gonna open up those hips a little bit. So what I want you to do is as you're standing here, you're just gonna do some open the gate, I call it. So as you're standing, bring the knee up, rotate out and around and back down. All right, so again, take your time. Some of us may not be able to go fully out and around, all right, depending on how tight those hips are. Good, so engage the core. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine next to you. You're just gonna alternate sides. Again, from the side here, you're coming up, bring it out and around, and down. All right, so again, just hold here for a few more. Drive that knee up, around. Good, we're gonna go the opposite way, so I call it close the gate. All right, so as you're standing here, you're just gonna come the opposite way. So you're gonna start, come out wide, finish in and then down. So close the gate. Just waking up those hips a little bit. Good. Nice job. These are one of my favorites. I always feel really good doing these. Nice. So try to get those hips up as high as you can. All right, again, always can hold on to something for some balance if you need. Good, a few more on each side. All right, and then we'll move on. Continue to warm up those hips. Good, and relax. As we're here, let's just do some forward shoulder rolls, all right? So, kind of shrug your shoulders at the top and then release, all right? Letting those shoulder blades fall. Good. So again, stay up nice and tall here, just kind of loosen out. Nice, let's go backward, all right? So So backward shoulder rolls again. Shrug those shoulders and come all the way back down. Good range of motion here. Breathing. Awesome. Nice job. Let's do a little stretch our neck out. So you're gonna bend your head to whatever direction you want. All right, just place a light pressure near that ear. All right, the side of your head. Just gonna feel that neck stretch. Some of you guys might be working at computers all day. Might find this good to do at your desk. All right, the shoulder rolls. Good. Release that. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, good. Nice. Awesome. All right, we're gonna come back to the legs. So if you want to grab something to hold on again as well, we're gonna do leg swings forward and backwards. What I want you to do is just kick that leg. I like to keep my hands on the hips. So you're just kicking that leg through and then back, driving with that heel as you go back. So just some leg swings again. Steady yourself if you need to. Just again, get that hip moving in different planes of our body. Again, keep that core engaged here. And you don't have to go terribly fast. All right, nice and controlled. Good, let's switch to the other side, all right? It's the same thing. So even as we're moving here, we're working on that good stabilization with that outside of that opposite leg that's not moving. So again, you find something on the ground to steady yourself forward and backward with our legs. Good. Nice job. Drive with the heels, you go back. Stand up nice and tall. Perfect. All right. Last set of leg swings, we're going to go side to side. So come out, that first leg, and back across your body. All right. So again, steady yourself on a chair if you need. I like to put my hands on those hips. Good. So out and back through. Good. All right, let's switch sides here. So again, come out. Gotta get some of those adductors, abductors, all part of the hips and glutes firing a little bit before we get into our work. Good. Nice job. Keep going with there. Awesome. All right. Get those legs a little bit wider stance here, all right? Just like we do for those windmills, all right? But we're gonna shift side to side in a little bit of a lunge. So what that's gonna look like is, I'm just gonna lunge to one side and then lunge to the other side. So go as low as you can here. Again, take your time. You're just shifting that weight back and forth. All right, so if you wanna hold and feel that stretch along the inner thigh, go for it. Hold that stretch. All right, so again, wherever you're at today, you're just kind of shifting that weight. Make sure that weight's back in the heels. Go as far down as you can. I can't go too terribly far into my lunge. Hold a few seconds on either side. Nice job. Good work. A few more seconds here. You got this. And just open up those hips. Good breathing here. Nice. All right, let's inch those feet together here. All right. Feet a little bit wider than the hips, not terribly wide. I want you to squat down as far as you can. All right, this is gonna be a fun one. Hands on the ground if you can. You're just gonna rotate towards either side. So a little yogi squat. All right, so if you're even holding here for a squat, just add a little rotation. All right, wake up the back a little bit. All right, so no matter where you are here, do one more rotation on each side. Good. And then you're gonna make your way to the ground from here, all right? Got my notes. We're gonna do what's called hip 90-90. So you're gonna have your legs out front here, about 90 degrees with both legs. Hands can be behind you. All you're gonna do is just flip those legs over and feel that stretch. All right, so again, you're shifting, trying to keep those legs bent, all right, on the ground, shifting, just again, opening up those hips. I call this the hip 90-90, one of the really good ones. Good, keep breathing here as we're going through these movements. Nice. Great job, great job. A few more seconds. Let's do one more flip here. So we got one, and we'll finish on this side. Awesome, all right. Great job. All right, you're gonna join me in a child's pose. If you're not familiar with the child's pose, all right, You're gonna put your feet flat, or the tops of your feet flat on the ground. You're gonna sink your butt back towards your heels. Okay, you're gonna inch those arms forward. All right, you can rest your forehead on the ground. All right, so really push those hips back. All right, depending on how flexible you are, you may not be able to go all the way down, but again, just really try to reach. Option to keep those legs a little bit closer. You can also get those legs, those knees out nice and wide as well, all right, depending on where you want to feel, all right? You can even shift those hips side to side, so laterally shift here as you're holding the child pose. Again, as we're doing all these poses today, make sure you guys are breathing deep in through your nose, out through your mouth. It's so good to do stretching and mobility work. It just helps to reduce injury. All right, so strengthening those joints so they can absorb some of that force, that impact of all those jumps and squats, lunges, things that we've been doing during the week. So it's always good to take a day to strengthen and work those kinks out. Good, so you're gonna thread now. You're gonna stay in the child's pose. You're gonna thread one arm through the opposite side. So my right arm is gonna thread through my body across to my left. My head's still gonna be on the ground. All right. So again, you're gonna feel this stretch right along just kind of the outer back, okay? So hold here, breathe in through your nose, release through your mouth. Good. And let's unravel here. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So you're gonna reach your opposite arm through that opposite side. Again, breathe in deep, keep those hips back as much as you can. Good. And if you just want to kind of stay in this regular child's pose, go for it. All right, you're going to come out of that child's pose up onto your hands and your knees, right? You can tuck those toes if you would like, okay? We're going to do a little cat-cow. So you can inhale, you're going to arch the back or kind of look up to the sky. And then as you exhale, you're going to push your back up towards the ceiling, all right? And you're going to come back out. So you're going to inhale as you arch the back, keep the core nice and tight, and then exhale as you release. All right, so again, warming up the back a little bit. And again, go at whatever pace you would like. All right, so everyone's going to feel a little differently. All right, so you can really arch that back, squeeze that core towards your spine as you arch. Soft hands. Good job, you're doing great. Nice work, nice work. Good, breathing here. All right, when you are ready, we're gonna come up to a nice high plank position. All right, so walk those hands out, coming up to a plank. All right, if you need to go here to your knees, that's totally fine. So a plank position, remember, strong core. We want those shoulders right over those hands. Keep that nice straight line with your body. Your butt is tight, locked in. Good, and then we're gonna go down right into downward dog. So you're gonna push back. All right, butt goes to the ceiling. Soft shoulders here, hang your head. If you wanna pedal your feet, I like to pedal my feet out, my heels. All right, just to kind of really work those hamstrings. All right, so you should feel it. So really try to reach those heels for the floor. All right, you can have a slight bend in those legs if you need to. All right. Good, let's come back to the high plank. Deep breath in, and then as you exhale, go back to the high plank, or the down dog. All right, back to the down dog here. Again, pedal those feet. Nice. This time we're gonna do a little heel raise. So in your down dog, you're gonna just push up onto your toes, and back down. We're gonna do that one more time. Push up onto those toes, get the heels off the ground, and release. Nice. Come back to your high plank. You're doing great. All right, we're gonna go one more round through here. So hold tight with your core. All right, again, always can drop to those knees if you need to modify. All right, good stuff. Good, and deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, push back into down dog. All right, this time we're gonna bend our knees a little bit. So we're gonna bend down, so just hovering the ground with the knees, and then push back up. Good, so bend down, back up. All right, put out those feet one last time. Great job. All right, knees bend last time. Hold here, hold, and push up. Good, all right, come back down to child's pose whenever you're ready, all right? So again, release those arms, let that head hang on the ground. All right, so child pose. Again, a few deep breaths here. Good. Nice, deep breath in, deep breath out. Awesome, all right. However you want to get here, you're gonna walk your feet towards your hands, all right? So little forward fold position here. So again, depending on how tight your hamstrings are, you might have a little slight bend in those legs. That's totally fine. Let your arms relax. Shake them out maybe. Let your head, your neck relax. All right, loosen any tension there. Good, you're gonna inhale, halfway lift. So flat back, bring your hands to about your shins maybe to your thighs, depending where you are. Exhale, you're gonna go back down to the nice deep forward fold. All right, we're gonna do that again. So inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. All right, this time I want you guys to grab your elbows. All right, so you're gonna grab your elbows here. And I want you, as you're doing this, just rock side to side as you're holding down here in this forward fold. All right, so again, work on the core a little bit. Just again, getting some rotation. Maybe you can shake your head as you're holding here. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Get the neck loosened up a little bit. Good job. You can still rotate or you can just hang. All right, whatever's comfortable for you. Good, we're gonna inhale, halfway lift again. Good, exhale all the way down to the ground. Next time we're gonna come all the way up. All right, so inhale, rise slowly. Think about one vertebrae at a time. Coming up, roll your shoulders back. All right, I'm gonna face you this time. So inhale, deep breath up, raise those arms up. Maybe do a little back bend. All right, a little back bend. Let's go, exhale all the way back down. All right, good, inhale, coming up nice and tall, arms up overhead. Let's do a lateral bend this time. So you're gonna bend to one side, feel that nice stretch along the side of your body. And let's go to the other side. Good, all right, let's just do some, while we're up here, let's just do some shoulder circles. All right, arm circles here. So we're gonna go forward, take your time. So another great benefit of doing mobility and stretching is to increase that range of motion at all those joints, right? So if we loosen up those muscles, eliminate some of that tightness, that stiffness that's in there, all right? That's gonna increase our range of motion and help us perform better. So really try to get nice and wide with those arm circles. Good, let's go backwards. All right, so as we're up here, good, standing tall. Nice, great job. Good. Nice. All right, one last circle here. And then reach up nice and tall again, a little back bend. All right, as you're standing. Good, and release all the way back to the ground into that forward fold. All right, we're gonna walk our way, step our way back to that high plank. All right, remember we were here before. Good, strong position. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, down dog. All right, so again, if you would like to pedal out your feet, you can pedal out your feet here. All right, again, or you can just hold. So really plant those heels towards the ground. You're gonna feel that nice stretch along those hamstrings. Breathe deep. Good, you're gonna lift your right leg up to the sky, all right? Up to the sky, you're gonna bring it in, reset in high plank towards your knee, or your nose, sorry, knee to nose. Hold here if you can. Engage that core. Good, back to downward dog. And you can place that foot on the ground. Nice job, we're gonna do the same thing like the other side. So lift that left leg up nice and high. As you reset in high plank, you're driving that knee in towards your nose. Hold, keep breathing, engage that core. Strong here. Good, and release back to high plank. Pedal out those feet. All right, this time we're gonna bring the knee to the opposite elbow. So lift the right leg up. All right. And then bring the knee over to the left side elbow. Engage that core, breathe. Keep holding, good job. And back down to downward dog. Good, you're doing great. All right, same thing, left side. Left leg kicks up in the air. Left knee drives to that left elbow. Good. Nice job, hold. And release. Nice work, nice work. All right, we got one more time to reach. Right leg up. Right knee to right elbow, same side. Hold the core, stabilize. And release back to downward dog. All right, this is it. We'll go back to our child's pose. Left leg up. All right, left knee, left elbow. Good, hold, great job. And release, drop those knees. Let's sink back into that child's pose. If you need to kind of roll those wrists around a little bit to kind of give them a little stretch, loosen them up. Nice work. Good job. So remember, hold here in this child's pose. That core is driving everything, and the core is just more just that torso, right? It's or that front part, you know, those abs everyone talks about. The core is, yes, that, but it's your low back, it's your hips, it's your glutes, it's everything. So working on that core stabilization, especially with those high planks, it's great. And you'll see improvements just in your daily activities of life, all right? So we're gonna hold here. Again, shift those weights side to side here in the child's pose. Nice. All right, we're gonna do a little flow here, all right? So you're gonna take your time as you go through, all right? But what you're gonna do is you're gonna come back up, high plank. You're gonna lower to the ground. Untuck the toes, push up. It's a little upward dog here. And then exhale back to your down dog. So you're gonna cycle through that. So high plank, slowly release down. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale, untuck the toes, downward dog. All right, so a little flow. So again, take your time. Lower down, untuck. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward dog. All right, so again, wherever you're at today here, slow lowers to the ground. You're pushing up. Good. And then coming down. Wherever you're at, let's do one more. So, high plank, down low, push up, and then down dog. Great job. All right, meet me in child's pose again. Okay? I'm gonna put my page. You guys are doing great. Again, if you need to take some water, get some water if you need to. Hello, Christina, Chris, welcome. All right, so in your downward or your child's pose here, we're gonna do the pigeon pose next. Okay, so child's pose here, you're gonna come up, come in that high plank position again. You're gonna bring that leg. I'm gonna bring my right leg forward. All right, you can untuck the toes, press that back knee down. All right, so you can stand tall here. So as you're doing the pigeon, all right, you're gonna try to get your shin as parallel to kind of like your body as you can, but again, my hips are a little tight, so I can't really do that as much. You're gonna feel it in those glutes and hips, all right? You can stay here, nice and tall. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, or you can drop down if you're feeling it onto those forearms. All right, but wherever you're at, sink into the stretch. Open up those hips. Breathe deep. Great job. Hold in here, maybe just kind of sink into that hip a little more. Maybe add a little movement if you need to. Good. And let's release. All right, you're gonna go back to the downward dog. So kicking back, use that core. Pedal out those feet. Again, we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. So again, back to high plank. Bring that leg forward and release. So untuck those back toes. Stand up tall. Good. So you join here. Bonnie, good morning. Great job. So pigeon. So again, you may not be able to be as flexible in that position. What do we got here? I so need to do this. Yes, 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 I know. As a runner, I am tight all the time and I need to do this stretch and these stretches. You can always, yes, you can always come back. This will be recorded. I think I'm gonna do this like once a week or so. Change it up a little bit. Good, again, if you're here, on your forearms, come back up to your hands. All right. And release back down to downward dog, okay? Great work. All right, we're gonna work on some lunges here. So you're gonna bring your right leg, or your right foot, sorry, to your right hand. You can release that back knee if you would like. If you're feeling strong and want to keep that knee hovering over the ground, go for it. We're gonna raise our hands up, nice and high. Palms are gonna face in. You're gonna feel that stretch along that front of that left hip flexor, all right? You'll feel on the right as well. Just make sure you're keeping that knee right over that ankle and that front leg, okay? So, you're gonna reach your arms nice and high. Breathe deep here. So again, if you're in that, little bit of that lunge, all right, you'll work on your balance a little bit more to keep that knee elevated. Wherever you're at, this is fine. Reach up high. Good. Rest that back knee on the ground, whether you were doing it in the beginning or not. Hands are gonna be on the inside. You're gonna rotate towards that front leg. So I'm gonna rotate towards my right side with that arm, all right? So again, add a little bit of those rotations. Great job. Good morning, Larissa. Post CrossFit workout that you were doing today. Nice. Good. Once you do, come back to the center here, all right? Those rotations again, lift up nice and tall again. Good. Awesome. All right, let's reset. So back into the downward dog, all right? So again, pedal off those feet, soft shoulders. So hopefully by now those hamstrings are feeling a little bit looser, so maybe you can put your heels more on the ground. I know I can, I'm feeling the difference. All right, let's set that left leg forward. All right, you can rest that back knee on the ground as well. Again, you can keep it up in the air, nice and soft. Reach those hands up high. All right, so again, you're gonna feel this in your right hip flexor. All right, again, knee right over the ankle. Strong base, engage the core. Breathe here. Good, again, if you're on that knee, that's totally fine. You're still gonna feel that stretch. Push those hips forward. Good. All right, if you are in that, if your knee's not on the ground, put that knee to the ground, hands on the inside, and you're gonna rotate towards that left side. So again, take your time here. Breathe. Good. Nice job. Good. All right, let's release back down to the downward dog. All right. We're gonna do a different version here of those lunges. So bring that left or that right leg forward. Put that knee on the ground, untuck those toes. You're standing up here. What I want you to do is to rock your hips back and sink your butt towards your heel. You're gonna really, flex those toes. All right, that foot, you're gonna feel that those hamstrings stretch. And then you're gonna rock forward. So engage those hips. Rock back. Stretch the hamstrings. Okay? So again, go at your own pace. If you wanna hover in one position for longer than I am, go for it, okay? So this is all what your body's feeling today. See, I can't really go back too far, but again, I'm feeling that stretch. Great job. And when you're ready, find me back in downward dog to reset. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. You're gonna bring your left leg forward, rest that knee down, standing tall, rock back. You can rest your hands on the ground. See, I'm a little more flexible on this side. My butt can go down. So you'll notice that. There's some imbalances between different sides of your body. That's fine. It's kind of how we're made sometimes. But again, work with where you're at. All right, if you find yourself more flexible in one area, great. Sink a little bit deeper. So flex those toes. Good. Forward here. Nice job. Good. Get those hamstrings stretched here as you sink back. All right, remember, we're just increasing that range of motion. Good. Breathing here, all right? So never hold your breath. Bring that oxygen into our body, kind of, gives those muscles some nourishment, all right? So we're increasing that blood supply as well as those muscles. Really helps with that recovery. Good. All right, let's go reset into our downward dog, all right? We're gonna go to our yoga flow again. So you're gonna go high plank, low plank, upward dog, and then down dog. Let's do this one more time, all right? Reset, high plank, low, inhale up, exhale down. All right, however you want to get to, you're gonna walk those hands, or those feet towards your hands. Nice little forward fold again, all right? Remember this from last time? This time you're gonna sink your butt down, all right? And you're gonna raise your arms up. So hold strong, squeeze those legs together. Chair pose here, strength, engage the core. Good, and release to forward fold. Great work with that. All right, so again, holding here. Good, inhale, halfway lift. All right, so flat back, and exhale, down. Good. All right, we're gonna do that again. So bend those legs. Try to get a little bit deeper. Raise those arms up as high as you can. Engage the glutes, engage those quads, engage the core, breathe. Woo! And release. Nice job. All right, inhale all the way up. Arms overhead. And exhale, let's go back down. Nice. Let's do that one more time. Inhale all the way up. Reach those hands above your head. Good, and all the way back down. All right, you're gonna meet me in your high plank, so walk those feet back. All right, you're gonna come all the way down to the ground. You're gonna lift your hands up off the ground, and we're gonna push up. So, we're gonna do that a few more times. So lower down. Release those hands. Again, if you need to go to your knees, go to your knees. All right, release, slow down, hands off. And push, work on that strength, core is engaged. Great job. Slow down, last time. Release those hands and press up. Good, all right, find me in your child's pose. All right, come all the way back down, stretch the back out a little bit. Then you do this hip rock side to side. Great work. All right, we're gonna make our way to our backs. So, actually, just kidding. I lied. I want to do something else. You know, it's fine. So, what we're going to do is called a scorpion neck. So this is really good, like some spinal rotation. What this is going to look like is you're going to lie flat, look on your arms sweep overhead. What you're going to do is you're going to kick your leg to touch the ground on the opposite side. All right? So, keeping the leg slightly bent, all right, just like that hip 90-90 we did at the beginning. You're going to rock your leg back. All right, so try and keep that torso on the ground. So if if I'm facing you here. All right, so hands up here. You're rotating. All right, touching that foot towards the ground if you can. Wherever's comfortable, that's where you're going to be, okay? So a little scorpion action. Again, no need to rush this movement. Just take your time. All right, hold maybe here if you really want to feel that stretch. Good. Nice. Do one more on each side. You're doing great. All right. Good. Nice. All right, wherever you're at, come back into high plank. All right, we're going to do some side planks here. So, what I want you to do, you're going to kind of rotate on the outside of that right foot. You can stack. You can bring that left foot forward, and you're going to open up to a nice side plank here. Holding strong. Good. Keep the hips up. Everything tight, and release back to high plank. We're doing the same thing on the other side. So I'll flip here for you. All right, same thing on the other side. Roll to the outside of that left foot. Stack or stagger your stance. Reach that arm up, high plank. Breathe. Good. And release back down the high plank. All right, we're gonna add a little variation. So back to your right side. All right, rotate, stack. If you would like, lift that leg. Engage the core. We're not holding here for long. Good. Back down. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I think this is going off here. All right, so same thing, roll, and then lift. Steady yourself. If you're not comfortable here, that's fine. You can just stay in that side plank. Good. All right, release all the way to the ground. Push up into the upward dog and down dog. Now we're gonna make our way to the back. So, however you wanna get there, make your way to the back. We got a few more things and then we're done, all right? We're gonna do a little hip bridge, okay? So, lay down on your back. You're gonna bend those legs, bring those knees in, head flat, arms resting on the ground. You're gonna push up into this bridge and hold. Remember, you're gonna push through the heels, gauge the glutes. You can interlock your hands behind your back, all right? Inch those shoulders in, feel that nice stretch. As you're here, you're breathing in deep through your nose, out through your mouth. You're engaging this whole posterior part of your body, your low back, your glutes, your hamstrings, your core, all right? This is a great stabilization exercise, great way to strengthen those hips. All right, work on some back strength as well. Good. Keep holding for a few more seconds. Nice, and release down to the ground. All right, we're gonna bring those knees into our chest, all right? So a little knee hug, grab those legs. I want you guys rocking side to side. Side to side, massage that lower back. As you're pulling those legs in, maybe you'll feel in those glutes a little bit, okay? Great work. All right, release one leg for me down to the ground. So I'm gonna hold my right leg. I'm gonna bring it into my chest again. Rotate that ankle. So do a few ankle circles clockwise. Do a few counterclockwise. All right, just kind of get those feet loosened up, wake up those little foot muscles. We have a lot of little muscles in our feet. So again, just to kind of get that range of motion. Good. And then you're gonna bring that same leg across your body. You're gonna keep a 90-degree bend. Try to rest on the ground. You're gonna extend your opposite arm out to the side. So my right leg is coming across my left side of my body. My right arm is extended towards my right side. All right, so breathe in here. Keep the knee bent. Feel the little spinal twist, T-spine twist. Breathe deep here. Again, apply some pressure if you want a deeper stretch. Good, and relax. Bring that leg back. We're gonna switch sides, all right? A few more here. Good, so again, as you're holding here, bring that knee in towards your chest. All right, roll the ankle a few times. Great job. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So keep the knee, keep the leg bent here. You're gonna drop it across your body. Extend that left arm out. Look over your left shoulder, all right? Again, feel that nice stretch in those hips, in the back. Good, and breathe. Nice job. One more deep breath in, and one more deep breath out. Good, nice job. All right, bring those knees into the chest one last time. Maybe do some circles as you're laying down here. Great. All right, what I want you to do is extend those legs out. All right, all the way out on the ground. Extend those arms up overhead. Get a nice deep stretch. Kind of get those fingertips as far away from the toes as you can. Good. And release, all right? So just relax here on the ground. Take a few deep breaths. All right, as you're holding here, I want to read a little quote, okay? So a little quote as you're holding here. Close your eyes, relax. So a little quote that I found to kind of leave you guys for today, all right? So relax, let your body melt into the ground as you're laying on your back there. So this quote says, "When we push for immediate and instant healing, we never inhabit the important in-between phase, which is where much of the learning and growth actually happen." So I challenge you guys today, no matter what different things we're facing here in life, setbacks, disappointments, things like that, remember to not wish for that quick fix of everything. Find the lessons, find the things to learn, the areas to improve, to get stronger, to be a better person in that in-between. you'll come out as a much better person on the other side. All right, so that's my encouragement for you today. If you are on your back, come back to a nice seated position. All right, so cross those legs. Good. One last deep inhale up. Look for those fingertips. And exhale. Nice. Let's do one last time. All right, inhale up, nice and deep. And exhale. All right, great job. That is all that I have for you today. Good work. Thank you for coming from our mobility and stretch. I will see you tomorrow, 7:30 for our 3-2-1 HIIT class. All right, have a great day. Hope that rejuvenated you a little bit, and I'll see you next time.